Hey YouTube, it's Luke here. Today I've got a review for you on the DeWalt Compact, this is the Site Pro table saw. So this would be the DW7480, very similar to the 745, a couple variations of the saw. But I am loving this thing. I just recently got it, so I thought I'd share it with you, kind of go over the features and the details. I'll give you an up close of this in a second, but first I just want to give you my thoughts and kind of an overview. So this is a nice table saw. It is compact, so it's a little bit smaller, but it's lightweight. It's got handles on the side, easy to carry around, great rubber feet, so wherever you set it, it doesn't slide around. Very, very mobile. You know, you can take this from job site to job site. I was concerned about the table size and the infeed size on this just because of, it's a compact saw. It's not bad. I can run a sheet of plywood through this, and it's nice if you can set up a little infeed stand, but really it's not that bad without it. I've got a couple rollers I put behind it to catch a sheet as it comes out. It's got a 24.5-inch fence opening on it, so you can rip up to 24.5 inches wide. It's kind of nice. The fence on this actually has a little mechanism that clips up and over. So if you've got something smaller and you want to get close to your blade, you can flip that down and it'll give you a nice little edge to work with, particularly on thinner materials. Everything on this saw is very nice. The way they designed it is very modular and compact. It's got the push stick built into a clip right here on the side, which is kind of cool. It's got storage space for all the guards. Over here on the side, it's got the anti-kickback fingers as well as the main guard that goes over there. All that stuff is easily removable. You just pull it on and off with like a little spring pin clip. Real nice. Big power switch right here at the bottom, just really great. The adjustability of the blade angle, there's really no lock on that, so what's really nice is the height I can bring up and down, just as I wish. Then I can loosen the angle and slide this all the way over to the side and just tilt it real quick on a whim. So pretty nice setup. Now the fence itself, it's got a locking mechanism on the right hand side right here, so you can lock this down and it won't move. Or you can unlock it and either pull the fence back and forth, or there's a fine adjustment wheel right here on the front, which makes it really nice. There is a scale on the front of here that's real accurate as long as you get the fence in the right spot. From the factory, mine came set up almost perfectly, so it was great. It comes with a miter gauge. The miter gauge is plastic, but the bottom's metal. It fits into the slot pretty tight, so I think it's going to be pretty accurate. But overall, just very nice at first glance. So let me show you a couple of shots up close here. Okay, so as I was talking about, there's those control wheels there. This gives you your overall height on the blade, and then this is the locking mechanism for the angle, and then you've got your angle gauge right there all the way up to 45 degrees. So you can see this fence rides on two gears. There's one on the front side and one on the back side, so it's not loose. Runs really nicely on those rails. Fence is real smooth and real accurate, and again, you can just push that back and forth, or you can use that wheel to turn that. Very, very nice system. So over here on the right hand side, a lot of cool storage. This is the really nice modular guard system, the blade guard. I don't put that on too often unless I'm just doing a lot of ripping 2x4s or sheets or something like that. Your anti-kickback fingers are right in here, and again, all these things are really easy. They just pop right out with the push of a button. You can bring them over here. So once you have this up, you can see there's just a little pin there. You take this, push this button in, and that's what these holes are for on here, both the blade and the anti-kickback fingers. You push that in, locks right in there, and you're all set to go. Very easy to remove. Got that onboard storage right on the side right here. You can just stick it right back in there, lock it in, and you're good to go to your next job site. It's got the wrenches built in. As you can see right here in the fence is your storage for your push stick, which is great. Has a cord wrap on this side, pretty standard, but built really well and nice. It's not going to snap off or anything like that. The exhaust port out the back, and just a clean design overall. Not a lot of stuff to get in the way. That the motor assembly and everything is all modular down underneath there. Really cool. You can see the motor up in there. And the fence locks on right here in the back, and the same lever right on the front hand side. You flip those up, and if you need to, your fence just lifts right up off of there. And then it's got realignment screws. When you set it down, you can see it drop right onto those, and that's how you know you're set right at 0. Lock it on, and your fence should be calibrated. So this saw is pretty loud if I kick it on. I know most table saws are loud. This one for me just seems a little excessive for a compact saw. But I do know that it's a 15 amp saw, so this thing has a ton of power. I know that's where the noise is coming from. I'll give you guys a quick demo. I'll do a little miter cut and a little rip cut just so you can see it working. But overall, just an awesome unit, tons of powers. So one more thing I did want to show you is this has a removable throat plate, so you can put a dado plate in here. Now I did just order a dado plate for this, and from what I understand on this saw in the 745, you cannot put a full dado blade on this because the arbor is not long enough. Now I think once I pull those washers off, I'll be able to at least do a 3/8 dado cut, but there's no way I'm going to be getting up to 13/16 in there. But anyway, they do make a dado throat plate for this. It's very easy to remove. This thing just slides in, which is real cool, and it's got a little locking mechanism right down here at the bottom. So I want to thank you all for taking a minute to watch this video. Hopefully this review helps you. If you have any comments or questions, you can feel free to leave them below. As always, I'll try and get back to you. But I'm very happy with this. This thing retails for $379. I bought it on CPO outlets at the DeWalt section for $299. So in my opinion, man, that's a no-brainer. I think with a 15 amp motor, this thing's got some serious cutting power. It's going to run for a long time. But if you do have anything you'd like me to answer for you, I'd be happy to do that. If you get a chance, you feel free to subscribe to my channel. And thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys soon.